Hey, how's everybody doing? My name's Ryan, and I'm going to tell you the importance of owning an electric vehicle in today's economy. Did you know that you could reduce your carbon footprint while also saving money and getting to experience the future of the world as it's happening around us? Every day, gasoline-powered vehicles pollute the environment we live in. And if you care about seeing your kids grow up and even their kids, then you'll realize how big of a problem this is for our planet. Combustion engines emit gases when their gasoline evaporates that pollutes the air that we breathe. The U.S. Energy Information Administration posted an article stating that these pollutants include carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxides, particulate matter, and unburned hydrocarbons. These vehicles also emit carbon dioxide, which is a greenhouse gas, meaning that it warms our planet, causing climate change. Justin Avalar from Lewis and Clark Law School wrote that car emissions, including cars and trucks, are responsible for 20% of all greenhouse gases emitted in the United States. This is a problem because the United States is dependent upon vehicles to do everything from going to work to traveling and shopping. And I'm sure by now you're starting to realize how much of a problem this could end up being for our country and our world that we live in, to be fair. Owning electric cars also can help reduce our dependence on these fossil fuels. It's obvious that Americans are already dependent upon vehicles, but there's an alternative type of vehicle that can make it dependence safer on our planet and economy. So it's time to buy an electric car. Electric cars produce zero tailpipe emissions, meaning that they don't add any gases to the environment that weren't there before. Meaning you can drive from DC to California and not worry about the carbon footprint that you leave behind. Also, owning an electric car will save you a substantial amount of money in the long run. I know they can be more expensive and harder to buy up front than gasoline cars, but they're priced that way for a reason. In addition, electric cars require less maintenance. They have fewer moving parts, which means that there's less things in the car that can break. They also don't need fluid changes, which all gas engines require, such as oil and coolant changes. A 2020 consumer report conducted on both gas and electric vehicles suggests that electric vehicles cost about half as much to maintain as gas vehicles do. Furthermore, the federal and state governments have begun offering tax incentives for electric vehicles. Of course, this depends on where you live and the vehicle that you buy, but it can add up and save you some real money in the long run. But it's important to note when thinking about these tax incentives that they are usually based on your household income, so it's smart to talk to an accountant before using these incentives as your buy or do not buy for an electric car. Another thing is that charging an electric car costs less than filling up a gasoline car. This depends on environmental factors such as where you are and how much energy and gasoline costs where you live, but an at-home charger would save you a lot of hassle of having to find public charging stations, although it will cost you a lot more money up front. Now picture this. Imagine you're waking up every morning to a fully charged vehicle. No more visits to the gas station, no more harmful emissions from the car, and no more noise pollution. Your daily commute to work becomes a peaceful, eco-friendly experience. And on top of that, you have the luxury of living knowing that you're saving money living your day-to-day life, as well as contributing to a cleaner, healthier planet every time you drive that vehicle. Now go buy an electric car. No. But for real, if you actually want one, and you're thinking about taking my advice under consideration, then you should start by researching which car would be the best fit for you. You can do this by visiting dealerships, searching the internet, taking test drives, and really experiencing the future of transportation. And once you find a vehicle you like, you should start looking into the availability of charging ports near you. They're becoming more and more popular by the day, so hopefully there will be accessible charging stations near your place if you decide to take my advice and buy an electric car. Well, once you get that car, now it's your job to start educating the people around you. The future is electric, and the power to make change is in your hands.